Well, of course, the holiday season is here, which means lots of toy shopping and lots of excited kids, but it's also a time when injuries from toys tend to spike.
Yeah, that's right. So this morning we've invited Tim Watson from MGW Law Partners to help us understand what parents should look out for and what the legal side looks like if a child does get hurt. Thanks for being back, Tim.
Yeah, thanks for having me here. So here's Christmas and here's the Grinch.
Yeah.
To talk about how bad the toys are.
No, that's okay.
It's not that bad. It's about knowing what to look out for and knowing what to do if something happens.
Yeah.
Well, I find this super fascinating. So just kind of starting from the beginning, what kind of toy-related injuries do you see most often?
So, I mean, most often you've got the toys with the tiny detachable parts that can be choking hazards. You know, you get the little kids that are chewing on the toys and they can choke. Toys with magnets can be a problem. If you swallow them, that can be kind of dangerous. Batteries overheating that can potentially cause a fire. And then those riding toys, you know, that kids can fall off of and get hurt. So, I mean, the point is to look out for those things.
Yeah.
Those are the main things that people see.
Okay. So on the legal side of things, when does a toy injury become something a parent might have a claim for?
Yeah, so this is called products liability. It is a kind of negligence, and there's typically three kinds. There is a design defect, which means that the toy was designed improperly. It was always going to be dangerous, no matter how it was made. There's a manufacturing defect, which means the design was fine, but somewhere in the manufacturing process, something went wrong and made it dangerous.
Okay.
And then there's a failure to warn. It is a toy that could pose a danger, and it does not have an adequate warning on it. And so these are the kinds of claims that people see when there's a dangerous toy that somebody might get hurt by.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what should be the first thing they do if their child does get hurt? And also, what should they not do?
Yeah, well, so the first thing that anybody should do when they get hurt is take care of themselves. Number one. I mean, that's the most important thing ever. And it's the most important thing in these cases. You need to get your medical care first. Second, I think always preserve the toy. Don't throw away the toy. You know, you think this is a dangerous thing. I got to get rid of it. Keep it. It's going to be evidence if it's a potential claim. And that's a good reason early on to call an attorney.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, you need to get some guidance from somebody on what you're dealing with.
For sure. What about those recalls, Tim? If a toy ends up hurting someone, is that where recalls come in? How does that work?
Possibly. So anybody can go to recalls.gov and check out what recalls there might be for whatever toy, whatever item that you've purchased that you want to check out. But just because something isn't on recalls.gov doesn't mean that there's not a danger. And so that's a great place to look, but it's not the last place to look.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know. So let's say they, take them to the hospital, take care of all the health stuff. They contact a lawyer. What are the next steps? Like, what does the process look like?
So, I mean, the process is first of all a free consultation. I don't charge anybody to talk to me. Try to find out what happened. If the toy is still available, we want to preserve that because we probably are going to want to have it looked at. I might have some kind of an expert or engineer come and take a look at the toy and tell us exactly what was wrong with it. This is not something a parent needs to worry that they have to pay for. I cover this. The fee for these kinds of claims is entirely contingent. And so the process starts, obviously, with a phone call to me. And I hear the story, and then I help the parent guide through the process after that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Let's break it down and maybe get practical for a second. Parents who already have toys at home, what do they need to do? You said save those toys, but are there any safety checks that they can be looking out for even before they gift those toys?
Yeah,
to the
totally. And I
individuals?
mean, I hate to be saying this on December 19th after these guys have already bought their toys.
And wrapped them.
Right, well, unless you're me.
Right.
Go to recalls.gov. Take a look
Okay.
there. See if there's something there. If the toy has little detachable parts, check and make sure that they're not broken. Check and make sure that the battery compartments are secure. That kind of stuff. It's not that difficult to just give a look over these toys. It's going to be pretty obvious to you if it looks like it's potentially dangerous to your child, however old your child
Yeah,
is.
that's great. Yeah. And folks can reach out to you, as always, as we say, you see some details right there on your screen.
I'm not that much of a Debbie Downer normally. You can call me and we can have a good talk about that.
Absolutely.
No,
Tim's the fun lawyer.
Yeah.
I know. We always love it when Tim comes to visit.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you. Love to be here.
Yeah, thanks so
Happy
much.
holidays. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us, Tim.
Merry Christmas, guys.